Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my talk show. I'm your host, Rebel here, back again for another interview, this time with Taiga. Will be joining us shortly. If you haven't already, if you have a question for Taiga or I, use please the command in the chat, questions. All you have to do is type in your username and your question. Then in about an hour or so, we'll start taking your questions. Just a reminder for those who are unaware, Taiga is a mute, so I will be speaking for them. Basically, I asked them about 20 questions, and then they gave me a document back with the answers. So that's how I interview mutes, if you're curious to know. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's show. Without further ado, let me introduce my guest coming from behind the curtains, Taiga. What's up? If you want to come sit down, you can come. You can come. You can come. You can sit down. We totally rehearsed that. Totally. 100%. No doubt in my mind. Absolutely. Anyway, welcome to the show. This is, well, you've watched the show before, but I guess this is your first time being in the studio, technically speaking. But yes, this here it is. And here's Taiga. Hopefully you guys enjoy. And without further ado, let's get into it. So again, how this works is when I'm reading the questions, the camera will be on me, and then when I'm reading the answers, which would be what Taiga wrote to me, the camera will be on Taiga. So let's get started. The first question I asked Taiga is, how did you discover VR chat? Did you start in desktop or VR? When was this? Taiga answers by saying, I first got into VR chat back in late 2019 when I got my Rift S. I was half body for about a year before I decided to buy full body and started to learn to dance a few months later. Okay, so you're like a newer frog, you know? 2019. That's damn. When did you say late? Yeah, late 2019. Okay, so you only been around for like a year and a bit. Man. Rift S. Damn, I had the original Rift. The original one that they don't discontinued, and that was pretty poggers for the first time. And now you got the Rift S, you got the Quest, you got the Index, Vive Pro, eye tracking, whatever. You know, you got all these things. Man, I don't know if it would be better if I started later in VR chat or earlier, to be honest, because I feel like I'm the old man. I've seen everything, and I'm like... Because I feel like the experience is just drastically different the later you join VR chat, you know? That's why I feel about it. I came into VR chat when it had less than 1,000 players, and then shortly after that it skyrocketed up to like 10,000 within a month. So I was kind of I kind of got the taste of how the early days were, but it's just a distant memory these days. But anyway, next question. How did you create your OC, your character? Taiga responds by saying, my OC was created by ClickDraws and brought to life by BEM. I didn't give Click many instructions to work off, just Hip Hop, Ninja, and Tiger. I wanted something unique, and so a Tiger Girl seemed to fit the bill. I was going to get a Frankenstein model, but eventually decided to get one fully custom made for me from scratch by BEM. Interesting. That would mean that if you didn't give them much to work off of, makes me wonder if Click has the creative, the creative mind, because like a lot of artists won't, like, they only do what you tell them to do. So if you tell them, like, you know, you have to give examples and references, and that's how a lot of artists are. And some artists, I prefer an artist if I just give them a rough idea and they just like go off and like make their own version, because I feel like, you know, I'm not like that creative, so I feel like me making outfits is a terrible idea. But if an artist can just go above and beyond and just like be like, look at this, boom. Because I was just like, when I see this outfit, I'm like, holy smokes. Like, look at all the detail. Like, look at all the glitter. There's like the tiger. There's the slashes, the bloom, there's all these things, and I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, I want a cool avatar like that. What the heck? I wear black and red, and I got glasses. That's about it. I'm like, I need to hire ClickDraws. He did my emotes, but I need to hire him to do the character sheet at some point. Maybe he'll have the big bright ideas to go above and beyond, you know? Yeah, looking good, Taiga. Next question. How did you get into dancing and vibing? Oh, before I answer that, by the way. So, Taiga, if you have anything you want to add on to any of these answers, questions, just DM it to me. I have my Discord open, so you can just type it, and boom, I'll read it for you. I prefer Discord because chat will get lost, you know, I won't see it. So anyway, how did you get into dancing and vibing? Taiga answers by saying, I was hanging out with a friend one day while I was using Connect full body. Okay, that's your first mistake. When she introduced me to the world of strip clubs in VR chat. Hey, man. Hey, let's go. Hey. Hey, world of strip clubs in VR chat. When the host of the strip club noticed that I had full body, they asked if I wanted to dance, and I said, sure, why not? Ever since then, I have been slowly improving my dance skills day by day. Fun fact, I have not danced a day in my life before finding VR chat. Damn. Holy shit. That means you're like next level, man. What the heck? I don't have any dancing ability. Every time I try to dance, I end up like looking like a boomer. And then my back hurts. And then I sit down and cry. Fuck. My spine is like an 8-year-old man. I'm like a hunchback of like Notre Dame. That's basically me when I dance. I'm like, hey, what's going on, engage? That's why I do talk shows. That's why I'm not a dancer. That's interesting though. The Kinect. I actually had the Kinect when I first got full body. Whew, sheesh. That was a mistake because I didn't have any play space to begin with. So trying to use it, it's only front facing. So if I put one leg in front of the other like this, it would lose tracking. Like it would just like pretzel. And I was like, look, guys, I can shake my hips. And then everyone's just also like, they're like, what? Like, dude, look, I can do a backflip. And I'm like, okay, dude. I was just like, this is lame, dude. Kinect sucks. Like, I get it if you're on a budget and you can't afford Vive or the Vive trackers or the Tundra or whatever. But back then, I was just like, fuck, man. Why did I spend $100 on this? Anyway, next question. Tell me the first time you got into VR chat or a funny story you remember from your early adventures. Taiga responds by saying, my first day in VR chat, I thought you could only use the portals in the homeworld to explore, so I spent the day hopping for the default worlds. I found some lava snake avatar and tried to talk to people and was confused when they didn't want to talk to me. I now understand why. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. That's funny, because when I think about me when I first started playing VR chat, there's old recordings I could show. It's all my external that like very few people have ever seen. I didn't know how to do anything, and I was a desktop player. I was a desktop pleb before I was a VR user, so I didn't even know like how to like mute people or do anything. And I was like, how do you, what is this game? Like I didn't understand anything. Like I knew, like I was like, how do you make portals? So every time I'll make a portal, it would be public. I didn't know that you can make a private instance. So I feel like, why do these randoms keep joining? I just want to invite my friends. I didn't understand basic concepts like that. So, yeah, it was a good time. Next question. How did you start as a streamer or YouTuber? What inspired you, who inspired you or what inspired you? Taiga responds by saying, I started shortly before I found Crumpet. I saw that a friend of mine was streaming to like 3 viewers and I thought, that seems like fun. And decided to start streaming myself. I wasn't really inspired by anyone per se, as I had never been on Twitch before. I started so I didn't know any other streamers, though now I would say that the thing that inspired me the most is watching my friends succeed, seeing their numbers boost from 30 viewers to 100 to 200 plus. In a matter of months is always really heartwarming. Interesting. Not only were you playing VR chat late, you didn't even watch Twitch. You're a new frog. Damn. I truly am the old man here. I've known Twitch since 2012. I've known VR chat for almost 4 years. Damn. You're innocent. You didn't get to see all the weird shit like years ago, you know? all the weird stuff. You know, Twitch has evolved a lot. You know, Twitch used to be really tough to stream on Twitch years and years and years ago. Like, you literally had to have, like, quote unquote 500 or 1,000 viewer average to get partnered. Like, there was like so few partners back then, and like it was only the top of the tippity top, and like you really had to grind to make a career out of streaming. And most people who did it were like YouTubers, because they would just take their YouTube audience and just whoosh, put it on the Twitch. What still happens today, by the way, so consider starting a YouTube channel. It'd be a way to boost your Twitch viewers. Pro tip. Anyway. Next question. Thoughts on the future of VR chat? Interesting, because we just literally had a dev stream last night. Pog. Taiga responds by saying, the only thing that I want to see from VR chat is better full body tracking. I want to be able to use all 12 of my trackers in this game as well as Neos. We all know how good the tracking is in Neos, and if VR chat had just as good tracking, it would absolutely be game changing. Well, this answer, actually, I can give you a proper answer now after going to this dev meetup yesterday. Now, not about more trackers, but actually, Neos VR arguably may not have better tracking. So what I mean by that is that there's actually a hip roll issue in Neos. Now, I might have 11 trackers, and that sounds fancy, but apparently is an issue with the hip, and a lot of dancers have told me that. Now, I'm not saying Neos is bad. I'm just saying, like, more trackers doesn't necessarily mean always better tracking. But it is something that's possible in VRChat's future. I'm definitely down for that. Basically what I was told was like, Neos VR has better arms and leg trackers, but the hip tracking is kind of eh. But VRChat has better hip tracking, but the arms and leg are eh. You get what I mean? So it's like, if VRChat had best of both worlds, then, you know, I'd be pretty pog. Let me read this message. Depends on your style. I guess so too. Yeah, I mean the way a person described it to me, it was like, if you hip roll a lot or use your hips a lot, then you're gonna struggle a bit more in Neos, but it's easier in VRChat. Not for you. I guess it depends on the dancer. I don't know. And that's what I was told based on other dancers. They're like, yeah, VRChat's a little bit better for hip rolling, but hey, Neos has better like arms and leg tracking. They also have face tracking and eye tracking too, so there's also that. But dev stream yesterday proving that will become a reality for VRChat as well. Yeah, Veronica J. Neos has no hips. I just talked about this. This was just from my conversation with Tupper. Old dancing was used hip Taiga. Oof. I mean, I don't know. I can't really talk about it because I don't dance, but hey, if it works for you, then hey, by all means. That's all I got to say about that. I definitely think that more trackers would be cool, but I think if you just have like better tracking points or whatever, then maybe more trackers isn't necessarily what you need. Just be able to track them properly. That's what I would say. But we'll see, right? Who knows what the future holds? You know, maybe we'll just get mocap suits, you know, and boom, there you go. Now you have to worry about how many trackers you got on your body, you know? Anyway, next question. How do you feel about your community / Rob's community? Taiga answers by saying, Rob really, in all caps, intimidates me. But I am extremely thankful for everything he's indirectly done for me. My community would not exist without the Golden Gator, Lawman, and all my friends from the Gator, and for that I am thankful to no end. He intimidates you, huh? Is it because he's tall, and he's strong, and independent, and he's a robot? To be fair, if Neos had better hip tracking, it would have better tracking than VRChat, even with just 6 points. Anyways, Taiga is a cutie. I can agree on that point. We'll have to see, right? I think at the end of the day, VRChat will implement these things eventually. Like, people are always complaining about, where's the face tracking? Well, there you go. It's coming to VRChat. Where is economy? It's coming to VRChat. Where's groups? It's coming to VR. You know what I mean? Like everything that everybody's complaining about. Damn it, bones are laggy. We're making a new system. Like, whatever. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent. Next question. How did you discover Rob's Lobby, the Golden Gator, and how does it feel to be a lawman's mute, or as I would properly say, partnership, you know? So, Taiga responds by saying, I discovered his lobby through Crumpet. I was hanging out with a friend, Lethal Lexi. Ooh, I know Lethal Lexi. And Crumpet joined him. Lexi told Crumpet I was interested in getting into the Golden Gator. As I had mentioned a few days prior that I wanted to join a cool streaming team. And he had told me about the team he was a part of, the Golden Gator. Crumpet then asked me to show off my dance moves, which I did, and he then invited me to the Golden Gator shortly after. Damn. That's pretty pog. Well, I'm going to take a drink. By the way, periodically I'm going to take drinks because I'm talking a lot. Apologies. Stay hydrated. Yeah, thank you. Oh, sorry. I have to give myself a +1. Yeah, give me that drink. Oh, I can't. Oh, actually, I can't grab it because I turned it off. Whoops, that's a huge -100. Yeah, I purposely turn off the pickups because I would accidentally pick it up when I'm talking and it like triggers me. Anyway, stay hydrated. I'm just rereading it because I lost my train of thought. Yeah, like so you knew Lethal Lexi and then you wanted to and then you got into the lobby and started dancing and here you are, you know. Now you're like the dancing ninja tiger, you know. I remember when watching you when you were dancing. I don't forget those days. Yeah, I remember I went to Taiga's chat when they had like I don't know how many viewers, and I was like, hey, you seem pretty cool. Maybe one day you'll be in my talk show. Yeah, you had 3 viewers. 3 viewers. See, I predict the future. It's true. Anyway, next question. How do you feel about your relationship with Lawman? Is there anything you would like to change or desire from Lawman? Tiger responds by saying, my relationship with Lawman is really good. I enjoy spending time with him, and I consider him my best friend. The only thing I can really say that I desire from him is to play more games outside of VR with him. Though we do that occasionally, so this is a very small desire. Well, Lawman won you because he beat the shit out of, what was it, you? In pool. Damn. That's how you get the mutant partnership. You just dominate them in pool. Damn. Does he give you enough head pats? It does? Okay. If he doesn't, I would give you more. And then we would have a fight. And then we'll fight in the Udon boxing ring. As the kids would like to say, that's called content. Anyway. Next question. A spicy question. Much like, you know, fuck, marry, kill. But obviously we change it for censorship. We say, marry ERP block from the Golden Gator crew. Keep it a little spicy here. Oh boy, that's a question. Taiga responds by saying, "Oh boy, that's a question I love. I love everyone from the Gator. Though if I had to choose, marry Veronica, ERP of Sunshine, block Don't Mind Me, only because he's the only person I haven't added, so I don't know him. I love you, old man. You would block the old man? Come on, what the heck? That's toxic." What the hell? Alright. You would marry Veronica, huh? Okay. Good choice. ERP Sunshine. Sure. I guess, right? You know? I thought one of the answers would be Lawman, to be honest. But, hey. You should... What if you were like, block Lawman? I would have laughed my ass off if that was the truth. Anyway, next question. Do you ever think you would blow up streaming and get to where you are today? Interesting, because I watched you with 3 viewers. Taiga responds by saying, I still don't really consider myself to have blown up streaming, but I do not think I would ever get to the point that I am today. Still blows my mind that I have a small community of people who like to consume my content, and I look forward to growing it even more. Listen, next Twitch partner right here. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Listen, it's gonna happen. Listen. It's guaranteed. Listen, as the joke implies, if you get interviewed by me, you get partner within like 2 weeks. Guaranteed. My track record for that happening is like 30 or 40 people in the last year, so. It's just a meme though, but you know, sometimes it happens. Anyway, what advice would you give to someone wanting to become a streamer or a content creator? Taiga responds by saying, my biggest advice would be to look at the numbers, but don't stress over them. Numbers are a big piece of analytical data, which can help you notice trends or when you get more or less viewers, and what you should do more or less of. But keep in mind that everyone has good and bad days, and one day of below average should not stomp your morale. Also enjoy yourself. If you're not having fun, your viewers won't either. It's definitely a different interesting advice, because normally what I would say don't care about the numbers and just have fun. That's normally what I would tell people all the time, because I told this story many times, but you know, short summary. There's a bot that people use called WizBot, and it's not like a view bot or anything. It's just basically it's like Nightbot, and pretty much what it does is it tells you how many viewers you have like every like 10 minutes, and it would tell you like 20 viewers minus 3. And what that means is that in the last 10 minutes you've lost 3 viewers, or it'll say like 20 plus 5. It means you gained 5 viewers. And I would keep seeing that in my chat, and like my brain would just go like I would like start flipping out, because I'm like, oh, I'm losing viewers, oh, I'm gaining viewers. It was like a roller coaster of emotions, like this, constantly seeing the number go up and down, up and down, up and down. So I actually made it a rule in my chat not to tell me what my view count is, because it gives me anxiety. So that's just my personal thing though. Some people like it. I don't like to know how many viewers are watching, because it just gives me anxiety. So I'd rather just focus on being entertaining. But hey, you know, to each their own. If you focus on the numbers and actually, you know, be like, oh, you know, I did this really cool dance and I saw that there's more viewers when I did this cool dance, then maybe I should replicate that. I guess in a way that could be seen as a way to potentially grow your stream, because now you know, like, oh, if I do this really cool thing, or like, hey, when I did this horror stream and it was like scary stuff happening, more people are watching, then hey, I should replicate that. I get what you're trying to say though. If analytics stuff. You're the only person I know that used that bot. That's not true, Veronica. I know other people. I'm not going to call out other people, but there are other individuals I've seen on the VR chat, and I see that bot literally pop up in their chat, okay? I'm not going to call out, but I do definitely know several people that use that bot, and I think it's very toxic to your brain to use that. I don't know why I used it. I was like, because I was an idiot streamer. I was like, I'm gonna get Nightbot, I'm gonna get WizBot, I'm gonna get like all these like random MooBot, I'm gonna get all these bots, and then like I deleted them all except for Nightbot. So, but this is years ago, by the way. I haven't used WizBot in like 3 years, so it was a long time ago. Anyway, next question. What's your thoughts on Neos VR and or Chillout VR, which is different VR social games? I like to ask this question because I think it's interesting if they've tried it. So, Taiga responds by saying, I enjoy how well the full body tracking works on Neos VR, and I feel like Neos could easily dominate the industry if they had the funding VR chat did. I don't really have much of an opinion on Chillout VR. Well, I mean, I think a lot. Well, you wrote these, by the way, before the dev stream yesterday. These are written like a week ago. So some of these answers, by the way, are a bit like, you know, maybe skewed in a certain way, because Taiga wrote these a week prior to the dev stream. Only the only person I watched then? Okay, Veronica. Okay, I gotcha. Don't worry. I haven't used WizBot in 3 years. Anyway, on topic here. I've always said that Neos has potential, similar to Chill VR. I believe that they both have potential. Will they dominate VR chat one day? I don't know. This game has 45,000 players. The devs literally said that in the stream yesterday. Like, that's crazy and still growing. But I will say this, competition is good. makes people be more innovative towards other ideas while they're updating or fixing the game, or like, because people will say like, hey, Neos has this, why can't VRChat have this? And then they'll do it, What, you try to listen, that's a voodoo doll. What are you trying to do? Trying to grab me and choke me or something? What the heck? Or vice versa. Like, because I remember a lot of people would say, Chill VR has the dynamic bone thingy. You can touch dynamic bones. Well, woo, look at that. VR chat devs, physic bones coming soon. Interactions, boom. I guarantee this is going to be a little funny, a little, off topic, but I guarantee you, everyone, when the physics bones comes out, everyone's going to be like, oh, coming back to VR chat now. All those people that quit VR chat to play chill out, they're going to come right back. They're going to turn a 180 and be like, oh, shit. Anyway, next question. What was the first thing you did when you got into VR and or full body? Taiga responds by saying, the first thing I did when I got into VR was Beat Saber. I bought the headset specifically for that game and found VR chat a few months later. The first thing I did was full body was kick all my friends in the face. Whoa, that's violent. What the heck is wrong with you kicking people in the face? IK needs fixing. A lot of these issues get sorted eventually. But anyway, yeah. You kick people. You know what I did when I got VR for the first time? I just punched people. I was like, because I didn't get full body until like years later. So I was like, slap. It's actually, when I just said that probably was super bad. Because if someone had Phantom Sense and I just like punched them in the face and they're just like, why'd you punch me? I was like, oh, shit. Fuck. I can't tell me, I couldn't have kicked people because I didn't have full body. So I couldn't move my legs for like 2 or 3 years after getting VR because I didn't have play space until I've only really used VR full body like when I got my index, which was about a year ago. Anyway, next question. What is something you miss about VR chat when you first started playing that doesn't happen anymore? Tiger responds by saying, I miss talking. Though I do still prefer to be a mute for various reasons, I do sometimes miss being able to unmute and speak. However, when I do try to unmute and speak, I get a rush of anxiety and end up muting again and after making some random noises. I only really unmute these days around close friends or if I'm very high. Oh, very high in the cloud district, I understand. Yes, very, very high. Yes, I understand. Random noise gang? Yeah, What? Oh my god, voice reveal. Clip it, ship it, send it to YouTube. Top 10 clips of the year. Let's go. 10 million views. I'm just joking. What's up, Pixel? No, I can understand that being like not to me, but to other people I've interviewed. A lot of mutes also share that sort of anxiety or possible fear because I've talked to some various mutes off stream and some of them do talk, but they were like they have a lot of anxiety because they're like afraid if like someone will judge them for their voice or their talking or gender or all that stuff. And I don't know, a lot of them do talk to me. I'm not gonna say who, but like they always found me to be pretty chill because at the end of the day, I don't really care if you choose to talk or not to. I treat you the same, I'm just like, yo, what's up? Load the avatar? Yeah. This avatar is poggers. Next question. What music are you into? Favorite bands or genre? Tiger responds by saying, I am big into hip-hop/rap music. One of my favorite artists at the moment is Crypt. I don't think I personally know that one, but I could look it up at my free time. Crypt. Sorry, I had to take a drink break. So many mutes are starting to talk at our DGen nights, which has been awesome. A lot of them have felt super good about it too. That's what Veronica J says. Makes me happy. No, it's good. I think I never went to the DGen nights, but I've just talked to mutes like personally, and I don't know. It's like some of them have almost cried when I talk to them because they're just like, oh my god, you know, I finally can talk to you and not have to use sign language and markers and get frustrated when I'm trying to write a paragraph or something, and then I'm like, yeah, like what's up, you know? They're just like, how you doing? They're like. I literally say like, hey, how you doing? And they're like, I feel good, Rebel. I finally can talk. And I'm like, what's up, homie? What's going on? You know, what's up? Hey, welcome. Oh, for sure. I don't know many mutes I haven't talked to actually. They're all super sweet. Yeah, some of them have really good voices. I would arguably say that some of them have like cute sounding voices or voices that could be made for radio, like radio and stuff. You know, some of them like got that like buttery smooth, and I'm like, ooh. Anyway, next question. Do you have a waifu you crush over? Example, like a video game waifu is like Tifa Lockhart, for example. Taiga responds by saying, I crush over a lot of my friends. They're all adorable. I love them a lot. Oh, snap. Does that mean you have like a friend group of lots? You use the friend groups in VRChat and you have a lot of like waifus? You know? Oh yeah, that's what I like to do. I'm the waifu? Is this true, Taiga? Damn. Tier list. Waifu tier list. Listen, I feel like anybody that makes a tier list, it's just like drama waiting to happen. If you ain't S tier, if you ain't top of the list, woo, shit, yo, see you on stream tomorrow. That's what I feel like about tier lists. Anyway, what are you grateful for? Tiger responds by saying, I'm extremely grateful for Crumpet, Rob, and Lawman. I cannot be in the position I am in at the moment without them, and they have made the biggest impact on my life. I'd love to become better friends with Crumpet and Rob, as they both seem super cool. Yeah, they changed a lot of. If you argue, like, if you really think about it, like, just hypothetically for a second, if Rob didn't exist, then like you could arguably say that like murder and like all the people from the lobby would just be, I don't know, like random publics. They could have been mirror dwellers or something, man. Rob saved them all, you know? Honestly, if you really think about it. You know? I ain't even worried about not being at the top. Oh, that's what Veronica said. I'm not gonna give any more context to that. But anyway, yeah, like Rob Rob has done a lot for this community, and yeah, it's kind of weird to think like how would hypothetically, if he didn't exist, like what would happen? Like, do you think people like such as yourself or Crumpet or anybody else who streams who's part of the Golden Gator, like where would they be? What will they do? Will they still play VRChat? Will they just be some random mirror dweller? Will they be at some DGen at some club? Like, who knows? You know? But I guess those are hypotheticals, you know? Anyway, next question. Favorite mute adventure you went on with the Golden Gator crew or with Lawman? Tiger responds by saying, my favorite by far was my 24-hour birthday stream, which Lawman spent the majority of the time on stream with me. I had so much fun that the 24-hour flew by and I barely even noticed it was time to end until it had already happened. I shed many tears that day. Damn, 24 hours. I never even done 24 hours once in my life. I feel like I got like chronic fatigue or something, man. I can barely stream like 4 hours and then my body starts falling apart. Lawman was dying. Listen, if Lawman didn't give you one head pat per hour, oof. Just saying. He's made a great community. Oh, absolutely. It was super fun for the amount I could watch. We got the body pillow during that stream. Oh snap, body pillow. I'm getting a body pillow one day too. Next question. Is there anything you want to experience in VR chat that you haven't got to do yet? Taiga responds by saying, I want to experience more RP. I'm still very new to RP, and so am not yet very good at it. As I grow more comfortable, I'm sure I will slowly get used to it and grow as an RP character. I think, you know, going to Rob's lobby is arguably a good way to just learn improv RP. You literally just gotta be something that you're not. So for me, it was just pretending I'm American and sound like a hillbilly. Like that was my RP character. So like I think to get like just be like, you know, when you're a kid and you like go like make believe and like I'm a police officer. There you go. That's role play. You just have a cop avatar and go bang bang and like arrest people for no reason. There you go. That's your role play. It could be as simple and as stupid as that is, but that's role play. You don't have to be that complicated. You don't need a 10-page essay on your backstory that no one's going to read. You know, you don't need that type of stuff. You just got to pick something and just go with it, you know? I know that sounds like very easy, but I don't know. I just feel like you should just have fun with it. You shouldn't have to worry about like, uh-oh, I said something stupid or oh, that was awkward. You just laugh it off later on, you know? Nobody's perfect. So I would say just go with it, you know? And I think going to Rob's lobby and being a part of those like RP punishments and stuff like that is probably a good way to get involved into role-playing, because literally, Rob, if you lose, you are punished, right? So he would tell you to do something, and then you just do it, and that's technically role-playing. So there you go. Anyway, that's all the questions I had for Taiga, but we'll take more questions from the chat and from my forums. So again, if you haven't used the command !questions, please do so, and then I will start taking questions from there. So the first question we have is from Build Lancer, sorry. Guess, do you have a favorite dance move, and if so, what is it? While Taiga is responding, I'll read chat for a bit. Hold up, gotta do a 5-page paper on my roleplay character. I mean, like, I think if you write like a whole goddamn essay about your character, I feel like that's more of like a serious RP. I feel like that's more of like a Callous Row thing rather than like a Golden Gator thing. I don't think you need to write a goddamn essay. Or like that's more like a D&D thing, you know, where like you write like a huge backstory and then like, you know, you have a DM that like story weaves it into the roleplay. Anyway, Taiga responds to saying probably the Nike Tick Freeze. The Nike Tick Freeze. What's that? I'm not well versed in these dance moves. One-handed handstand dab looking thing. Oh, okay. Wait, you can do a handstand with one hand and then dab at the same time? Holy shit. And you said that you didn't know how to dance like before VR chat. Now you can do all these crazy dance moves. Oh my god. Jeez. I will say this. As someone who can't really dance because I have terrible back pain and my fingers are fucked. I got like tendonitis, arthritis. I'm like an 8-year-old man in a 25-year-old's body. But anyway, or sorry, no, I'm a 25-year-old in an 8-year-old's body. There you go. I did backwards. Anyway, when I see people dance, such as like Taiga or Veronica or Forcible back in the day, or who else? Like, I'm trying to think of all the dancers. I'm trying to think of Nini, people like that. When I see those dancers, like my eyes light up because I'm just like, whoa, that's so cool. Like, holy crap, like. That was the coolest thing I've ever seen. I think I could arguably say in VR chat. when I first saw like Team Kinetic or Taiga or people from the Golden Gator or any role play or whatever just dancing, I'm always like, holy shit! Like you got to think about like mentally, they're doing that. Like this isn't some like animation do backflip, like they're actually doing those dance moves, and it's pretty accurate to what they can do. Right? There's probably some dance moves that are a little bit tougher with the tracking, or like because I've seen people where they do like a cartwheel and then VRChat's like, no, actually you didn't do that. Like it derps out, but most dance moves work in VR or translate pretty well. Or even pole dancing. I've seen people pole dance, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool, Like, that's impressive to me. And arguably, again, I've always told this story of, like, how I met a guy at a Void Club, like, years ago, maybe before I was, like, DGen. And there's this guy that told me, like, hey, man, I was very lazy. I would play, like, World of Warcraft every day. And then this guy was like, man, I got VR chat and full body, and I lost like 40 pounds within 1 year by just dancing and partying in VR chat. I was like, holy shit, dude. This guy like got fit, like got like buff, got like, athletic from just playing VR chat and dancing and having fun. Same here, TBH. Oh, you got the six pack, you got the nice buns. Oh yeah? Oh, nice. Yeah. Gets you thick. But yeah, it's just I never really danced. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll give it a better shot. I don't have a lot. Even though I moved out, I do have a bit more play space, but not as much as I would like to. Also, having a wire. Oh my god, I hate the index wire. It's like even though I'm standing, I still keep the pulley system. Is that what you're suggesting? I can't do that. This is not my house, so I'm not allowed to do those types of things. When I move out, I could probably get my own like pulley system, but by the time that it comes out, I'm pretty sure index will be wireless anyway. I use pulleys. Yes, abs. Sorry, we have another question here. Actually, we have a bunch. Woo. Okay. I apologize in advance if I mispronounce anyone's name. I'm just really bad at names. John Scree. Any plans on collaborating with other content creators in or outside of VRChat? This is for you, Taiga. I mean, I guess while you're waiting, I can technically answer. I mean, yeah, I will. Like, I'm going to become a variety streamer within a couple months, so... yeah, absolutely. Other VTubers and stuff. I don't know if who, though, but I'll figure that out when the time comes. Yeah, thanks for the files. I appreciate that. Taiga is currently typing. I don't really make plans, but I take opportunities as they come. That makes sense. Like, I feel like you're sort of in the moment type of person where, I would say that I might be more of the opposite because I like to plan. I like to schedule things. An interview, a talk show. This isn't like spur of the moment. This was literally planned. So like I'm more of a scheduling person. There's a lot of people I've met in my life, in and out of VR chat, especially other content creators. Some people are really good at opportunities. Like they're an opportunist, where they are really good at making content on the spot. What I've noticed is a lot of those people that do that are decently good at like role playing or improv because they can just make content out of nothing. I'm quite the opposite. I feel like I have to schedule things in advance. I snap my fingers. That was magic. I like to schedule things. That's just the way I am. So doing a talk show, doing a fashion show, doing Callus Row, those are all like scheduled RP things. So I'm more better at that. But I can role play. I can improv. It's just that it takes me a little bit longer to like formulate something on the spot. Some people are really good at just talking, and just like ranting about something for 2 hours. Like it really depends on the person. But anyway, yeah, we vibing. Next question. Prop file. Question for Taiga. Will we ever get an IRL stream of Taiga at the racetrack? You race? Like cars? Oh shit. You speed racer? That's me at ranch for hours? Yeah. I feel like if you're a VR chat streamer, I think most people rant for hours in this game. New VR chat update? Hey, that's like 10 hours of content right there, ranting. Let's be real. I drift professionally and maybe one day. Wait, what? You drift professionally? Holy shit. You need to get a Taiga car. You need to get like a car of like all your logos and shit on it. Holy fuck. Damn. I would be down to see that. I don't even have a driver's license, embarrassing as that is. So I'll be watching on the sidewalk. No, wait, I can sit next to you. Wait, you can drive and I can be in the passenger and I just enjoy being rocked around and fucking 5G's of goddamn force on my body. Hell yeah. It was a solid update to go over though. I had a fun time. Oh yeah, me too. I'll definitely talk about it after this interview more in depth, because there's definitely a lot of things I want to discuss. How many times have you been arrested? Yeah, Taiga, how many times have you been arrested, huh? Twice? Oh my god. What was your mugshot like? Were you like, yo, what's yo, what up, gang? were you just like vibing? Oh, you're just chilling? Fuck, man. I always see the people like always going like, yo, fuck you. I don't know. They have to use it, right? I knew the answer. Damn, Ty, you're bad. By the way, people in the chat, is my mic peaking? Because I just saw my OBS like peak, so I don't want to like burst your eardrums. I apologize. James XL R8 for Taiga, how did you get into drifting? Yeah, how did you get into drifting and become the Drift King? Tokyo Drift. Taiga versus Jake and Bake IRL. Ooh, shit. Let's go. All right. I drift professionally. Maybe one day. I plan on it. Taiga card next subathon. How much would that cost to have a wrap on a car? Get click draws on it. Let's go. I'm sure that wouldn't be cheap. I was driving my car too fast one day and accidentally went sideways. What? Then worked on it till I could do it constantly. What the fuck? You're just going like zooming like this and you're like, you're just like, wee. You're two-wheeling? What the fuck? Wait, are you doing this on racetracks or are you just doing the fucking street corner where fucking grandma Rose is down the street? Damn that Taiga, they're goddamn on two wheels again. On roads at first and became addicted. Then I went to tracks. Okay, at least you're on tracks, right? You know, then you can't get arrested. Dab. So here's a question from chat from Spike Tiger. How many times have the cuffs been on? Whoa, 7 times? Oh my god. And you only been arrested twice. So that means 5 other times something else is going on. Damn. Oh yeah, what car? That's actually a good question. What kind of car? You don't have to be arrested for cuffs. Just put in the back. Yeah, it's called being detained. No, we were insinuating some other type of roleplay. The epic type of roleplay. It's where it gets epic because like you're immersively getting handcuffs. That's why it's epic. It's called being a +1. That's behind closed doors. That's also true. Car is RX-7 FD. Well, let's quickly Google that real quick, because I have no idea what that looks like. So let's. Oh fuck. My thing won't work. RX-7 FD. Oh shit! I've seen this car before. This is the fucking Tokyo Drift car. This is the goddamn Need for Speed car. Everyone else ever played Need for Speed Underground and shit? Damn. You get the spoiler on the back? Yeah? Oh shit. Got the spoiler and everything. I can imagine a rap on this, the Taiga rap, you know? You put it all like, damn. Everyone's gonna be like, what is that? Like, what they like? What? Why is there an anime girl in the car? And you're gonna be like, that's me, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Verse me 1v1 in a race, bitch. Can't drift without an RWD. Okay. Anyway, next question. Cosmic Cologne. Probably already asked, but what do you do outside of streaming? More gaming? Netflix? No, we drift out here, gamers. Listen, Taiga is going to be the next Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, Part 2. Anime girl version. I drift race, used to work in finance, and sometimes parkour. Oh shit, you're a parkour enthusiast? Taiga, why are you more cool than I am? I got nothing going on for me. I just interview people. And stare blankly at a wall sometimes for 4 hours. And be like, what to do? That's my pastime. Fast and the Furious VR chat drift? Wait, you want to drift in VR chat? There are drifting maps. You can verse people. Yeah, I can challenge you to a drift map. I bet I could beat your ass in drifting in VR chat. That pause in VR chat. Parkour, man. Goddamn. Next question. Sleepy Boy. How's the body pillow coming along? With like an uwu face. Still waiting on art any day now. Oh shit, I'm still waiting on finding an artist for that. Next question. Cosmic Clone. Where do you think you would be if you never streamed? Me? In prison. I'm just kidding. Yeah, Taiga will be in prison. I'm just kidding. Any more questions, chat? Any more? I will take questions from either chat or the forum. Either or works. Chat. Working in finance and trying to make it big in racing to get the fuck out of the banking world. Financing. Does that mean like you were like a financial advisor? So someone's like, Taiga, I want to buy a mortgage. Can you finance me? And you're like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Your fucking credit's terrible. You fucking go to Starbucks every day, and you fucking dumbass idiot. Yeah, basically the moral of the story there, honestly. Chat anymore? Was that a Crumpet impression? No. No, that's just what that was not an impression. If it was an impression, I would have said it. Sometimes I just do voices. Anyway, do you have any questions for me, Taiga? While we're waiting for more people to ask you questions specifically, you can ask me anything. I'm an open book. You can learn anything you want to know. I'll answer any questions. No strings attached. Literally, one question, Uno reversal card. You get to know anything about me. This is the time. You can put me in the hot seat. Yeah. Why do you smell so bad? Listen, I don't smell. I literally just showered before this interview. Okay, what the fuck? Did you get tested for core fungus or what? Corona? Listen, you're like less than 6 feet away from me. Oh fuck! You got that mask on though. Mask up. You gonna cough on me? Oh! Listen, my heart started racing. I thought this was some kind of other kind of interview. Are you are you interested in any other role plays? Yeah, like what do you? Because you said you wanted to get it. Oh, we got more questions. Nice. Yeah, Saturday night interviews. Yeah, should I imagine if I went to DJ nights and I just started like interviewing people? Like not for stream, but just like I'll just pull up the microphone and be like, "Hey, how do you feel like getting railed right now?" Holy shit. Oh god. Are you winning, Mr. Krat? Are you winning, Dad? Are you winning, son? I mean, fuck. I am, though. I have no idea how to get into them. Well, it depends. I mean, I can, you know, there's plenty of people from the Golden Gator who
Thanks, darling, for using your Twitch sub on little me.
Galaxy 20 Wolf just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Love the stream.
Yo, Galaxy, thanks for the sub. Sorry, someone's giving me money. I am, though, I have no idea how to get into them. So, like, you're talking about, like, role plays. So, I mean, I can get you into some role plays if you want. I know, like, the majority of them. Cowles Row, Aegis, Adventure Roleplay, Ascension Academy. It really depends on what roleplay you want to get into, and I can, you know, vouch, so to speak. Cowles Row would be the one that I can do the most in, because I'm an active role player for it. You know, you don't have to, like, you can be a mute in it, by the way. You don't have to talk. Not every role play. It's definitely a bit difficult. It depends on the role players. I would say arguably a lot of people are patient because you're role playing and, you know, not everyone speaks. So sometimes you just have to work with it. Something mute friendly. There's only a couple mutes in Callus Row, but they have like Landfears in it and she uses a marker. Spaz Koga character talks. Like they talk outside of the role play, but in the role play they like made the character a mute, so they had to like what they did was they would sit in a Discord call with a person that plays as their assistant, and then they're like a robot drone, and the robot drone talks for them, which is Wi-Fi punk. So there's also that. And I think that's the only two mutes that I can think of that are in Callus Row. I can't speak for the other role plays, but arguably I think a lot of the other role plays are mute friendly because there's so many mutes in VRChat in general anyway. So they would just have to, you know, you would have to write out and they would have to be a little more patient with you, but it's definitely possible. I just, you know. Or use TTS. That's also another thing. You just type it out, you know. Next question. From Prop File. Question for both of you. If you could move to anywhere outside of your current country, where would it be and why? Move away from Canada? Not to the United States. Fuck that. Where would I go, though? That's tough. Because, like, I don't know. Would I want to live in UK? Brexit boys? It rains every day there. So, like, I wouldn't like that. And I also have to speak the language. I only speak English. So it's like, where would I live? Australia? I don't know. They speak English. But it's always hot there. And there's animals that literally can kill you, like outside your house. So it's like, where am I gonna live? I live in the fucking outback. Like, I don't know. If I could also speak the language, maybe like Japan or something. I don't know. If I also could do that. Back to Japan because it was interesting. Well, you went to Japan at some point? Come here, K-Con, and move to America, brother. You can learn the languages? Bro, I took French for 5 years and I can't remember a single word, barely. But if it was digitally downloaded to my brain, then I could. I'm also fluent in Japanese? Really? Holy shit. Maybe I should have you be my translator. Wait, but you're a mute. Oh, fuck, that doesn't work. Damn. No, because well, I already have 2 translators, I know. Basically, I'll tell you what I was trying to do. So, there's a lot of people from the Japanese community of VRChat, and for a long time, I always wanted to interview them, but because they only speak Japanese and I only speak English, there's obviously a language barrier. So, I wanted to find a translator that could be the middleman or middle person, and to then translate during a live interview. Because there's a lot of things that the Japanese community that like know about VRChat or creating avatars. Smile. And I always wanted to talk to them, but there's always a language barrier. So I have 2 translators, but we're just in a group call in Discord, not like actually talking. But we're setting something up soon. Maybe one day. Because I would like to have like the whole couch by like a bunch of Japanese creators. And because they wanted to discuss about various things that like I think would just like be super crazy, I don't know, avatar stuff and whatnot, because they do all the VCAT stuff. Just use auto translate apps. Yeah, they're fucking terrible, dude. I'm pretty sure Taiga would agree. A lot of them are pretty ass. Next question. Come Turtle. For Taiga, maybe this was asked already, but what made you decide to go mute? Any particular reason or experience that led to it? Casting couch? Listen, that's not the casting couch, right? It's blue. The casting couch is black, dude. Come on. It's true. Yeah, one of these days I'll get some Japanese creators on there. I think it would be a moment for VR, because I don't really know like a lot of people who like, because I know like Japanese like community does like their own podcast, but I don't think they've ever been on an English one, and I think it would like make history to like bridge the gap between English and Japanese for VR chat, and then like best of both worlds, you know? Black, blue, same thing. Okay, dude. Long story short, Taiga responds to the previous question. I was confused about my identity and decided I wanted to be as anonymous as possible while I figure it out. I gotcha. I feel that that's for a lot of other people in VR chat. Figuring out who you are, you know, what do you want to be, stuff like that, and you know, I'm all for it. I support it. If you know, if you want to take the time to figure out who you are, I'm all for you, Taiga. Next question. June Scree asks, what is your favorite show at the moment and of all time? So what is your current favorite show that you're watching and of all time? Your favorite show? Favorite show. I don't know. I used to enjoy watching like Criminal Minds or something like that years ago. Or like CSI. I don't know. It sounds kind of cheesy, but I kind of like those shows. And then I guess like what I'm like watching right now. Well, I was like Rick and Morty. I don't know. 200 IQ. You need to be smart. But I don't know. I just thought it's a fun cartoon. That's what I think. For me, at least. I used to watch a lot of Netflix. I used to watch Narcos. That's a good show. Anyone watch it? Narcos is a good one. There's a lot of good stuff on Netflix. I need to get back into watching Netflix. I just play VR chat all day. Favorite show of all time is Prison Break. Not sure about current because it's been a while. Prison Break. I didn't really watch that, but my parents did, and they were like, Prison Break was the best show ever made. No, I watched it sometimes with them. And Lost was there. Prison Break, Walking Dead. I watched Walking Dead off and on, but like the first like 2 seasons were kind of like, and then like once they got off the farm, it was kind of like, oh shit, the governor. Ooh, what's going on here, bro? And then Negan, it's like, what's going on here, man? And then Rick disappears, and you're just like, what happened, dude? I'm falling asleep, bro. Apparently, they're ending the show, by the way, after 10 years. Holy fuck! But they made like 3. They made like 3 spin-offs of The Walking Dead. I remember watching the Fear the Walking Dead, which was the first spin-off one. That was pretty good because like it starts like just right when the outbreak like starts. So that was kind of interesting to see. But I fell off, and then there's like another one that's like another spin-off series, and I'm just like, and there was like a mini series about like an airplane. I was like, what? Dude, they're milking this shit for like next like 20 years, man. Zombies, man. I never watched The Walking Dead. I'm not missing much. But I'll say this, you know, well, you don't watch it, but if you did, Carl from The Walking Dead is in Cowles Row, the role-playing man. We have a famous actor in the role play. It's pretty poggers. MC's The Walking Dead premiering Sunday nights at 7 p.m. Yeah. Carl, come back. Yeah, I don't understand any of these memes, but I mean, it's not a bad show. I think the reason why I liked The Walking Dead was because I always liked like zombie games, like Resident Evil and stuff as a kid. So seeing a whole show based off of it and then having an interesting spin on it, it just kept me, because whenever you see the zombies, that was like the best, like, because they went like hours and hours into the makeup. It just looked really good. You're like, holy fuck, like that's scary. But the storyline for The Walking Dead nowadays, it's like, bro, what's happening in this show? Half the people quit from the original crew. Chandler Riggs plays Luca Gray from Mars. That's correct, yes. Then he joined mid-season of season 1. For Cowles Row, no, he, Chandler Riggs came in for season 2 of Cowles Row, not season 1. I was there since season 1, so I would know. Coral, that's pretty cool. Any other questions, chat? Any more questions from Tiger to me or anybody else? Any more? Because we'll wrap up in a few here if there's no more questions, chat. If Taiga has no more questions for me, besides me saying I'm stinky, or chat, if you guys have, this is the last call, you know, questions for Taiga and myself. Don't forget that pic this time. Thank you for reminding me, because I forgot to take a picture of Ari because I'm an idiot. So what I do is before I leave and do my thing and do my spiel.
Thanks for joining the exclusive club. Front row seats just for you.
Notifications.
Lady_tail just
We'll take a photo.
resubscribed for tier 2 months. Howlereeble pog 2.
Yo, Lady Taylor, thank you so much for the tier 2 for 2 months. I appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, we'll take a photo. And then we'll savor the moment. All right, chat. Last call. Last call, chat. No more questions? Any more? No question goes unanswered on this interview. No question. All right. I don't think anyone got that reference. It's a reference from... does anyone here watch Machinima back in the day? YouTube channel? It was a show called Machinima Inbox. It was run by APL and Mr. Sark. And they would answer questions by mail. That's so you know how old this is, like OG style. Like literally, people would mail things to them, and they open up the fan mail every day, and they would read it, and then people found out they would answer any question, no matter how messed up or demented it was. So they would. So then Mr. Stark starts screaming. He's like, "No question goes unanswered. No question," and they could just start flipping out. They also use Facebook too to get questions. How's you know that show's old? Are the interviews gonna join the hot tub meta? Taiga, you want to join? You want to go to the hot tub and continue this interview? No. Question: do you use corded VR? Yeah. Are you using the cord for index? Okay, me too. I wish it was wireless. Oh yeah, Machinima, old school YouTube people. Remember those times? I'll say this though, anybody that's on Machinima, they're on Twitch now. So if you ever want to watch them, they literally stream on Twitch almost every day, which is interesting. Anyway, have you done any other type of racing? Have you ever been on a dirt bike before? That's what Dead Guy says to you, Taiga. We'll take this one question, then we'll wrap it up. Taiga says, nothing other than cars, but I have done everything from one-seater to rally, autocross, drifting, derby, etc. You did demolition derby? No? Listen, that's how you injure yourself. Well, I gotta redeem a dab. Not demolition? Okay, you've done everything but demolition derby. Basically. Question, do you ever get wrapped up, or do the cords help you know where you are in the room? Well, Taiga uses the pulley system. There is I think a software you can download or something where if the cord gets like all winded up, there's an app you can use that like tells you to like move this way, and then it'll uncord it or whatever, unwind it or whatever. There's an app to do that. I don't use it because I'm dumb, but there is an app that does that for you. I'm not a dancer or anyone that like turns around a lot, so I don't really get wrapped up a whole lot. How many times have you crashed or broken a car? There's a feature in OVR advanced settings. Ah, okay, advanced settings would have it then. I never used it. Like I said, I mostly just stand and talk, so I don't really get wrapped up. I accidentally step on the wire sometimes because, you know, it happens. I do sometimes get tangled. That's for the previous question. It's annoying. And then Taiga says 18 wrecks and 7 fixable crashes. Holy shit. Does that mean like you spent a lot of money fucking up cars? Oh my god. What the hell? How are you alive? You ever roll a car and like end up upside down? Holy shit. That sounds scary. You have a drifting chair for that? 3 times? Rest were drifting. Only one on the road though. The rest were drifting. Oh fuck. That's scary though. What sport would you play professionally, disregarding physical disadvantages? What sport would I play? I don't know. I don't know. I used to play badminton years ago, and that was fun. There was no like physical limitation besides just stamina and endurance. But that was fun. I used to play a bit of ping pong too. That was fun. Air hockey. Yo, air hockey is the most epic sport, dude. Racing is a sport. So racing. I guess so. I don't know. Maybe like basketball for me. I don't know if I can know. Because to play basketball, you have to be tall and a certain height to play certain positions. So, I'm not that tall, unfortunately. So, I had more fun playing badminton. Anyway. I think that's all the time we have all the questions for, gamers. Oh, Taiga had unlimited money. What would you be the first thing she would buy? Yeah, what would you buy, Taiga? Get unlimited money. Unlimited money. More race cars. Oh shit. You gonna get your Lamborghini? You gotta be like every other YouTuber. You gotta get your Lamborghini and then you crash it and then you cry on Twitter. If I had unlimited money, I'd make VR chat too. There you go. More 90s Japanese cars, yeah. I want to see someone make an animation where it's Taiga drifting and it's basically just Initial D, the anime. Honestly, what is it like? There's Initial D that like really like was late 80s, 90s anime. Someone should just recreate that, just put a bunch of anime girls in it, and it would sell like hotcakes, guaranteed. And have them all have various personalities, like Taiga, you know? Initial Taiga. Veronica says, if Taiga would move in with me if they had unlimited money. Oh shit, is this true? Damn, you can buy like 1 million mansions. Yeah. VRChat Trackers Bungalow, yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Absolutely. Anyway, where did Taiga get her name? Oh, well, that's the last question we'll ask. Sorry, I keep like delaying, but I think that's a good last question. Where'd you get the name Taiga from? I'm assuming Tiger is part of it, you know. Oh, you should meet Tiger. He's a VRChat person. It's Tygre.
Oh, thanks for coming over to me. Do you like what you see? Ooh.
Yo, Spongy Buns, thanks for the raid. I appreciate that. Toradora. How do you pronounce this? Toradora. Toradora. Listen, I got a speech impediment, okay? Don't make fun of me.
Toradora.
Yeah, how do you say that, daddy guy? Lofty? You're my mod. You can read. Yeah.
Dora.
Toradora?
Toradora.
Listen, if it ain't an American name, then I don't know how to pronounce that, brother. Tell you what. Non-American. Listen, if your name ain't John Smith, I don't know how to pronounce it, okay? Amen, brother. The palm, top Taiga, yeah. Only American in this chat. Listen, if you ain't speaking American, well, what's going on? Anyway, Rebel's the biggest cowboy from Canada land. You know, there actually is cowboys in Canada. If you go to like Alberta, which is like way west, so I was trying to think there, not east. There are ranches out there, no cowboys and shit. Anyway, Toradora. Wait, what's Toradora? Is that like an anime or something? What is that? A game? Oh, it's an anime? Okay. That's not possible. What? There's not cowboy Canadians? Alright, dude. What kind of anime is Toradora? Is that some slice of life? Is that some ecchi? Is that, let me look it up. Toradora. Wait. Oh, wait, I've seen this anime before. I watched this anime. What the? Listen, I'm a fake weeb. I don't even remember which animes you watch. This is like, I watched this anime like 10 years ago, though. Slice of life. Yeah, I remember watching this anime. So Taiga stole the name? Yeah, I can't believe you stole it. Jeez. Criminal. Anyway, let's wrap this up finally. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for Taiga for coming by. And thank you so much for stopping by. If you want to show off your dance moves for a minute, that's up to you. You don't have to, but either way, I appreciate you coming by. Head up Taiga, which is www.twitch.tv/ just Taiga, right? Or is it Taiga VR? I forget. Okay. I totally knew what that meant. Taiga, just Taiga underscore, just write it out. Because they forget. Sometimes people have VR in their name. Sometimes people have underscores. I don't remember. Yeah, Taiga VR. That's what it is. No underscore, just Taiga VR. Hit him. Hit Taiga up. Follow. Subscribe. Prime Gaming subs. Get Taiga literally partnered. Guaranteed. 100%. No scam. No scammers. There you go. That guy hit it up. Dance party. Yeah. Shout out. Yeah. I sell everybody on my show. But thank you again. I appreciate you. Thank you. Much love. And we'll take a photo, and then I'll be on my way. I'm gonna then rant about VR chat for 10 hours. Pog. All right, let's take this photo. So the first thing I must do is switch to photo camera, and then flip it around, and then do this.